Hi and welcome. I'm the DIY Swede. Enjoy this video. Yes, this is Room EQ Wizard, REW. It's a free program that's very good. You can do measure SPL, how loud it is, generate and frequencies, RTA, equalize, room simulations, and lots more. Today we are going to do some RTA, and it's this one. Not so much in detail. See different frequencies in the spectrum. This is 1/3 of an octave. This is how they are divided. So when I talk, it looks like this. The black one is instantaneous values, and the red one is more of. This is decibel, this is A weight, and this is C weight. So if you take like 1000 hertz, so looks like this. So then you see now I'm talking, so you can't hear a lot, but then you see 1000 hertz. If you go up to 4000 hertz, it's not going to be pleasurable, but you can see here 4000. You go down to 100 hertz. You can even go lower. 50 hertz. This is more of the bass region. So if you see from 100 up to about or more like 70 to up to about 4000 is my voice, and under that it's bass frequencies, bass in music or explosion in movies or so. You can go lower. This is 30 hertz. If you have headphones on it or bad speaker, it's possible that you can't even hear this, because most of the systems don't go this low if you don't have a subwoofer or a good pair of speakers. All of this combined makes up this decibel value. Then it's different filters. So, what does this have to do with me and my box-in-a-box cinema? Soon I will get to that. But first, how high does a good commercial cinema play? This is from a colleague of mine that calculated the acoustic of this IMAX theater. doesn't need to be this high inside my home cinema. High enough. And outside, the ear has different sensitivity along the frequency spectra. That means that you interpret how high the sound volume is, depending on which frequency you are listening to. Hopefully, I haven't lost you all. I know this is a lot of info, but some of you think it's real easy. But you may not look at this video. This boils down to how much do I need to isolate the sound from getting out of my home cinema if I want to play 115 decibel at 50 Hz. 115 minus 40, as I explained earlier. 40 decibel at 50 Hz is quiet, as I showed in the chart. This means that I have to isolate about 70 decibel at 50 Hz. Unfortunately, this is not an easy task, because we live in a townhouse and we have neighbors on the other side of the wall. And this is the wall as it was before. That's why I came up with the construction that I needed 190 millimeters of ordinary wall, 120 millimeters of space with isolation, and 100 millimeters of concrete masonry wall. So you may ask, why don't I have a normal beefy isolation wall with like 3 layers of wood or plaster wall and 120 millimeters of isolation? Because it's not nearly enough. It's not even better than no isolation wall at all at 50 Hz. Even if I have extremely thick plaster wall with like 6 layers, it's not enough. It's not even good enough if I have a 500 millimeters of space and 3 layers of plaster wall. Milling the optical cable for the star ceiling that is going to be glued between 2 layers of plywood and MDF with about 1 ton of sand on top of it.